Hello everyone, I'm going to do second video for the day. This one's going to be on vinyl soundtracks. I have quite a few of these. I enjoy them. I'll have to kind of pick and choose what I show so it doesn't go too long, but I wanted to start with this one, the Blue Max, which I love this cover from the 60s. So that's number one. And in the back, you can hear some storm and some trains. I mean, this is a cool album. It's Steam Railroading Under Thundering Skies. Just kind of a cool little background piece that I won't get any flack from copyright. All right, next up, Planet of the Apes from '68. Jump ahead. This is probably my favorite. Turn that down a little. This heavy metal from 1980, I think. It's my kind of a complete different genre than most of these, but this is just a killer album. Has Cheap Trick's best song, Reach Out, on here. So but this is the film score from the same movie. You don't see this too often. All right. I'm a big baseball fan, but I really like this movie, Bang the Drum Slowly. I haven't seen this in quite a while, but I think this is the early 70s, maybe late 60s, but I want to say early 70s. All right, next up, The Final Countdown. Cool movie from the 80s. I like that cover a lot. It's on Casablanca, which I always just think of with Kiss, but that is a cool. I like that cover. Another cover I really like, The Devil's Brigade. Now, I was a little bummed. It's another one I bought that I was a little, because I really like this cover. In another Discog store that said VG Plus, and obviously you can see all this. It's not. Kind of really irritated me. But this is it's a good movie. All right, we got, of course, Rock and Roll High School. I had some of these, like the heavy metal and this Rock and Roll High School, I actually kept in. I have a section for soundtracks, kind of putting stuff together. This one I kept with the Ramones, even though there's a lot of other tunes on here. I had forgotten Alice Cooper. Yeah, Alice Cooper's on here. All right. Another one from the 60s that I love the cover. The Train. United Artists. What's this one? Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs. Tower Records. I'm not going to show any James Bond because Bond, obviously, I'm a huge Bond fan. Everything James Bond's in a completely different area. It's not in that's I have probably almost as many Bond albums as I have as all the soundtracks. My man Flint, 20th Century. Skip through a few of these so we don't. Bride of Frankenstein. It's a great cover. Really like that label. Show up. Looks classy. All right. Goliath and the Barbarian. Nice condition. Steve Reeves. Was he Superman? I can't. Maybe I'm mixing that up. But H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. Really nice condition. Of course, Jane Fonda. She looked good in this movie. A lot of the ones I really like from the 60s. Okay, The Wild Angels. This is volume 2. Tower Records. '60s Revolution. All right, what we got next? Saw Madrid. This is a movie I haven't seen. I just really like the cover. I would like to see this. Is that Telly Savalas on there? I'm not sure. Hindenburg. Midnight Cowboy. Of course, all these fistful of dollars, few dollars more. Great cover. Devil's Angels. The Great Inspector Clouseau. The Dirty Dozen. Great movie. First Men in the Moon. Doctor Strangelove. I think this is the only thing that has the Doctor Strangelove. Strangelove, I should say. All right, this one, Out of Sight. This is a good soundtrack. 60s. It had the astronauts on here. Yeah, it has the astronauts. It's a good band. Decca. All right. Dirty Game. Really like that cover. Devil at 4 o'clock. Full picks. This one, The Longest Day. This is I've not seen this movie, but this is good. It's telling the story of D-Day from the Allies' point of view, and then from the Germans. John Wayne's in this. This, just from hearing this is, I recommend picking this up. Another 60s music one, which I've never played this. Dave Clock 5, Having a Wild Weekend. Some of these I might skip just for time constraints. All right, When Dinosaurs Ruled the World. But it's also got, what's this one? Creatures the World Forgot. El Cid. Go through some of these quick. American Graffiti. Good movie. Very good movie. Good soundtrack. A couple of these I'll skip just for more common things. But Death Wish. Jimmy Page soundtrack. Alright. Another one I've never played. Picked up, Woody Allen. Lovin' Spoonful. Man of La Mancha. Great. Okay, this is a killer album. Jimmy Cliff. How Did They Come? I have 2 copies of this. Mango. That's a good album. Alright. Let's fly through some of these. 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes, so. Easy Rider. Everyone knows that. It's a good movie. Dr. Zhivago. Nice condition. Another 60s, Promises, Promises. I just like that cover. Clockwork Orange. Here. Good to Bad. Can't go wrong. Gun Number 1. That's a great cover. The Mighty King Kong. And this would be the 80s, Battle Beyond the Stars. Around 80, somewhere in there. A couple of these I'll go through quick just because Mission Impossible and more Mission Impossible. That's a good album. Put you in the mood, that 60s. American Hot Wax. Deliverance with the Dueling Banjos. Coma. I think that's a promo. That's why it's white labeled. Most people know this one, 2001. Great cover. This is a cover Destination Moon and some other stuff. Just a really great cover. Cowboy movies, El Dorado, John Wayne. Of course, one of my favorite, Conan. Man from Uncle. Another one of my favorites. This is a German gatefold of Star Wars. Mighty Darth on the back. But that cover is just, the US one was just the Star Wars. That's it. We got Close Encounters. It's another really nice one. Empire Strikes Back. Trying to go through these fast. "17 minutes." We'll put a few more of these in there. Up the Academy. This is a pretty good soundtrack. Who's on this? Blondie's on this. Sammy Hagar, The Babies. Great cover. Master of the World. All right, this is just a killer. Over the Edge. It says, what is this? The Ramones, Hendrix. What's on this, I think? Cheap Trick, The Cars, Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, The Ramones. This is, and this just got reissued. I saw a reissue of this in the store not that long ago. I don't know how hard it is to find originals or not, but this is a top-notch album. I would pick that up if you see that. M Squad. What's this? Keeper of the Golden Bulls. These 60s covers were just, and a lot of these 60s soundtracks were, whereas the 60s were, a composer did the soundtrack, then we got into the late 70s, 80s. It was like rock music compilations. Not always rock, depending on what the movie was. What's that? Synanon. It's a good cover. Hopefully that comes through. Oh, this is an awesome cover. Around the World and Under the Sea. On Monument. 36 Hours. I only brought a few more over, so I'll go through these pretty quick. Jack the Ripper. That's a great cover. Billion Dollar Brain. Good movie. The Savage Seven. I have not seen this, The Last Valley, but did like. It's a nice cover. This is another one of my favorites. The Dark of the Sun. Really nice shape. I love that cover. MGM. That's one of my favorites. The Alamo. Is that one John Wayne? Yep. Yep, Crest File. Great movie. The Russians are coming. And the last one, Shoes of the Fisherman. Anyway, that's it. That's all I brought over. Don't want this to go too long. It already went 20-something minutes, but I know there's probably a few fans of soundtracks out there. Some of these 60s ones, the 60s ones are by far my favorite. The Bond is completely separate. I'll probably do a different video with that. And anyway, that's it. Peace.